Hi, everybody. Welcome to my Tuesday under 5 minute devotion. I'm actually coming to you a couple minutes before 10 o'clock, so coming to you early. So glad you're here with me for just a few minutes to think about things that matter. And the thing that I'm thinking about today is this is the perfect time of year for taking a walk. And I know that there are this time of year is a mix of really nice days and maybe some raw, windy, cold or wet days. So not every day is ideal for a walk, but on the kind of days we're having like today, I think is going to be when it gets up to about 60 and the sun is shining and it's just taking a walk is just it seems like days like today are made for that. And my word for you today is to take a walk, and not in the negative sense, but in the positive sense is because I believe taking a walk is life-giving. And there's just something about getting your body moving outside that changes your whole way of being and gets you in a better place and get you away from screens. And I realize I'm coming to you from a screen right now, and there are positives about looking into a screen and getting information and all that, but we sometimes we're just kind of fixated on them. And if you can kind of get your head out of that for a bit and just take in some sunshine and some wind and just get your body moving, that it does your body good in so many different ways. You feel better, and I think there are 1,000 reasons for why you do feel better. And also I would say too, okay, I say get out of screens. And one of the things that I've taken on in my own life is taking walks, but also listening to music while I do that. I have my earbuds and I can still kind of hear what's going on. And I used to be very much against that. I said, okay, you just need to hear the sounds of nature and all of that. And I agree with that. But I'm learning too, if you listen to music that really speaks to your heart while you take a walk, something about that is just so good for you. If your brain is stuck on something, sometimes we just kind of get in kind of mental places where our brain is fixated on something not in a positive way, that getting out and taking a walk will change that. And I've heard people that if there's a mental block on something, say they're working on a creative project or something, and they can't just get to that, figure out what the next thing is, that if you can go and take a walk, your subconscious mind kind of works on it, and you're kind of out of that frustration mode where you're like, "Ugh, I got to get this done." And then when you come back after the walk, sometimes the answer is there if you allow yourself that space to do that. And so if you need some fresh mental energy, take a walk. Surprises happen. Sometimes when you get out and take a walk, you see things you didn't expect to see, like near the church. I went for a walk in a little neighborhood across country homes, and I was going by and there was a big garage next to this house, and the doors were open to this garage and there were Ferraris in there. I'm like, what the heck, why are Ferraris there? But it was like, okay, I didn't discover that until I took a walk. Or you meet people or you see things, surprises happen. Now the Bible uses the metaphor of the walk for the sense of our life with God as a walk. And I was looking through, and there's not a whole lot of Bible verses about just the physical act of walking. It's more the metaphor of it. But think about it. They walked pretty much wherever they went. And so that was kind of their way of life, was walking. And so that was a way of talking about their life with God. So thought of this one. This is a famous one from Micah 6. He has told you, human one, what is good and what the Lord requires from you: to do justice, embrace faithful love, and walk humbly with your God. So there again, the walk is a metaphor for our life with God. So um, it's my advice for you: take a walk, and it may be spiritually renewing in ways that you are surprised by today. So if you can get out, if you can do it, if you can get your body out and feel the sunshine, I advise you today, go and take a walk. All right. Thanks for being with me. See you next time. Bye bye now.